Okay, our next Q&A after a little bit of a break. Today is August 16th, 2018, and let's take our first Q&A of the week. Now, this first one, I'm basically going to be repeating a video that I did on my other playlist channel called In Medicare News, and it's something I started and seems to get a fair amount of views, so I'm kind of keeping it up. But it actually goes along with the following question that I got. So the question that I got is, how big of a difference is Medicare supplement prices really? And that goes along with this article from today, August 16th, 2018. It's a great coincidence. From insurancenewsnet.com called Survey Finds Big Fluctuations in Medigap Pricing. So this is kind of an interesting thing. Now, if you've been watching my Q&A videos, you know that a Medicare Supplement Plan F or Plan G is exactly the same. A Medicare Supplement Plan G is identical from Company A to Company B. The only difference between them is the name at the top, the customer service that you receive, and the price. And the price is very flexible. It's going to change from company to company over time. So there really isn't much of a difference there. Whoops, my microphone moved. Let me move that back here. There we go. Hopefully I'm not too loud. So the Medicare supplement is going to be different only in terms of price and customer service. Now, why that's important to you is because as these Medicare supplements continue to grow, and by grow I mean stay on the market over time, they're going to change in price. But the thing is, they are all going to go up over time about the same average cost. Now, the average cost doesn't mean the cost that year. It means over time you're going to see increases, probably about 10% per company if you break all the increases down over the course of a number of years, assuming the company even stays on the market that many years in terms of selling product. Not all of them do. That's a story for a totally different time. And that doesn't even mean that the company is going to be bad, because that has happened actually with some of the best of the companies as well. But as the Medicare supplement plans go up in price, they're going to continue to offer the same benefits, which is why over time they're all going to be going up about the same percentage. Now, that being said, how different is the price? So I'm going to quote from this article. It's a national magazine, but I'm going to quote something from Columbus, Ohio, since it's one of the markets I serve. In Columbus, Ohio, the percentage difference between the lowest and highest Medigap plan rates — Medigap is another term for Medicare supplement — lowest and highest Medigap plan rates for women was 97%, and for men it was 86%, according to this survey by the American Association for Medicare Supplement Insurance. So what does that mean? That means that if the lowest cost supplement for women was $100, the highest cost supplement for women is about $197 per month for the exact same Medicare supplement. So it can vary that much. Now, if you watch the news article, then you're going to see that I say that that is one of the primary reasons why you use a broker for Medicare supplements, and you have them find you basically an array of Medicare supplements. If they're all the same, is there one aspect of a company that you're more comfortable with? Usually it's the name. Sometimes it's a perk, but usually it's a name. If you're more comfortable with a particular name of an insurance company, then you're going to have a much better time with that company than, say, a company that you don't recognize the name for. Although most of my clients are in companies they've never heard of, and they're perfectly fine with it. But I mean, that's a personal preference. So how big can these companies change? They can change a lot. And the difference between those prices It can be as much as $100 a month or more for an identical plan. Now, you can go on an argument that sometimes there's perks. Some companies give a little extra to it that other companies don't, which is true. The thing is, they can also take those perks away. That can be a little bit of an issue that I talk about in a different Q&A video. But when you buy health insurance, you're buying it for health insurance benefits. And what you want in a health insurance benefit is that company to provide you health insurance and not take it away. Do what it says and not take it away. And if one company is offering it for $100 a month, you might be okay with a different company that I'm more comfortable with or you're more comfortable with that's offering it for $105 a month or even $115 a month. Actually, I got plenty of people that are okay with a $15 a month difference. But you would not be okay with two companies, one offering it at $100 a month and the other offering it at $160 a month. That's where things really become different, and we start having a serious conversation. So that's something to be aware of. How different are those prices? The price can be significantly different, and that's what I want you to take away from this. And one of the things that this article says, I'm just going to give another quote here. This survey underscores why it's important for agents to shop around for Medigap coverage and for consumers to shop around for agents. It is important you check. If you do not have an agent that is shopping prices, then you need to shop for prices, or you need to shop for agents. And agents, if you're listening to me, and surprisingly, I've noticed that there's a number of you that are, you need to be looking at other companies. If you are working with a company that only offers one plan, be aware of what the rest of the companies and the other prices are. This is not the same kind of coverage as life insurance or long-term care insurance. The benefits are the same. I know you've got some great marketing pieces on why a particular company is a really great company. I assure you your competition has similar marketing pieces. It really is important. You know what your competition is. If you're bringing something to the table that justifies a more expensive price than the competition, then one of the biggest things you better be bringing to the table is you to be able to justify that. So keep that in mind. And if you're a consumer and you don't have somebody to talk to about differences in Medicare supplements, shop around yourself or contact someone like me, a broker who's willing to do the shopping for you. Get a talk going, get a conversation going to see why one company might be justifying a price over another. And, when in doubt, pick up a phone, send an email to someone. If you're in Ohio, West Virginia, or Kentucky, or Michigan, give me a call.